Hello students, in today's video class we will read the second chapter from Snapshot, that is the address, okay, written by Marga Minko. Okay, before reading ahead, let me tell you something about the writer. Marga Minko, she was born in 1920, okay, grew up in a Jewish family of five children in Breda. Unlike her sisters, brothers, and parents, she escaped being arrested and went into hiding during World War II. Okay, she made her literary debut in 1957 with Bitter Herbs. Okay, as you can see. Okay, clear. D. Andre Kent, that means in English, that means the other side. It was also penned by her in 1959, and now she lives and works in Amsterdam. Okay, if we talk about her occupations, she has been journalist, writer. Okay, journalist and a writer. Okay, and the language our language is Dutch. Okay, let's have some idea about the chapter. Okay, thereafter I'll give you the formal introduction of this story. Okay, it's a story of a girl whose mother, that is named as Mrs. S, gave their belongings to a lady called Mrs. Dorling during the World War II. Unfortunately, during the war, Mrs. S dies, but her daughter survives. Her daughter first thinks to leave the belongings of her mother, as she thought it will make her remember the good old times, and she will then regret it. But later she becomes curious to see her mother's belonging. Okay, but then Mrs. Dorling acts like she does not know her, okay, uh, and the Mrs. S daughter, avoid Mrs. S daughter, and the girl tries to get her belonging back. But when she finds them, the objects evokes memories of her old life, and she decides to leave them all behind and resolve to move. Okay. Formally speaking, the address is a story. The story is all about the human predicament that follows the pre-war and post-war period. Okay, the story has been divided in two times: pre-war times, time before war, and post-war time, time after war. Okay, Mrs. S, who was a Jew, was a rich lady, whereas Mrs. Dorling, who was non-Jews, the girl daughter of Mrs. S, had lost her mother, her house, and her mother during the war. Now she had decided to come back to take her possession from Mrs. Dorling, an acquaintance whose address was given by her mother years ago, and asked her to bring back their belongings after the war. Okay, when she reached um the house, the woman treated her a cold reception. Okay, clear. She treated her coldly, okay, and indifferently, and did not let her into the house. She decided to go back anyway, and then she met her daughter, who let her in and told her to wait inside. When she saw all the possessions in front of her, she could not connect with them and decided to leave the house. So, students, there are many things that you need to know about this story. So, keep watching the video, okay, till the end. Okay, so let's go through this chapter and have translation of it, have bilingual explanation of this chapter. Okay. Yes. This story is a poignant account of a daughter who goes in search of her mother's belongings after the war in Holland. Okay, the story has been set in two times. Okay, so uh, this is really a poignant story, a heart touching or very, you can say, a story that is quite painful and sad. Okay, so it is a painful account of a daughter who goes, जो जाती है in search of her mother's belonging, अपनी mother के सामान के लिए after the war in Holland. Okay, when she finds them, the objects evoke memories of her earlier life. Okay, and when she finds them in strange surroundings, okay, these objects evokes her means incites the memory of her earlier life. Okay, however, she decides to leave them all behind and resolve to move on, as I have already told you, जैसे मैंने आपको पहले बताया ना, उसी हिसाब से. Okay, students, let me tell you something about the war uh, in Holland. Okay. Yes, the German invasion war in Holland, if we talk about, the German invasion of Holland began in 1940. Okay, it began in 1940. Okay, clear. Uh, Holland expected to remain neutral as it had done during the First World War that occurred in 1914. Okay, however, the occupation was swift, and after fierce fighting, Holland was forced to surrender. Okay, the Dutch Jews suffered persecution. Okay, and the Jewish population in Holland in 1940 was about 1,40,000. Okay, of whom 24,000 were refugees. Amsterdam had the largest Jewish community of 90,000. Most were poor and did semi or unskilled work. Between 1940 and 1941, Jews were removed from public life and their land was sold टू नॉन जूज. उनकी जो ज़मीनें थी ना, नॉन जूज़ को बेच दी गई, जो यहूदी नहीं थे ना, उनको बेच दी गई. द फर्स्ट मास अरेस्ट ऑफ जूज बिगेन इन 1941. Their areas were raided, and on 22nd February, 400 of them were taken away, never to return. उनमें से 400 लोगों को उठा के ले गए, जो कभी वापस आए ही नहीं. Okay, in June, another 230 Jews, mainly refugees, suddenly disappeared, and thereafter 230 जो नाजी वो थे Jews, they were disappeared. Okay, Nazi troops were called in to restore order. From July 1942, and unemployed Jewish men were deported and sent to Nazis concentration camp. Okay, soon whole families were summoned, and this was when some of them went into hiding. Okay, clear. Life for Dutch people was becoming harder. Families were left without fathers and sons. Everything became scarce. Okay, uh, even ordinary household goods like soup and fuel. Okay, clear. And there was no transport, no electricity, no telephone services. Diseases became widespread, thus increasing death rate. Okay, so students, this was the havoc done by war in Holland. Okay, let's go through the chapter. Do you still know me? I asked. The woman looked at me searchingly. she had opened the door a chink. Okay, I came closer and sat and stood on the step. Students, the story begins during the time of post-war period. Okay, here the scene is the narrator. The narrator is standing on the doorstep of a woman. Okay, and she inquired if she still knew her. Okay, and the woman she opened the door a chink. Okay, क्लियर, उसने दरवाज़ा बिल्कुल ज़रा सा खोला है. एंड शी केम क्लोजर. ओके, एंड शी लुक्ड एट द नरेटर सर्चिंगली. ओके, क्लियर, तलाश करी, सोच रही कि कौन है. नो, आई डोंट नो, आई एम मिसिज एस डॉटर. एंड देन द नरेटर told her that she was the daughter of Mrs. S. She held her hand on the door as though she wanted to prevent it opening any further. Her face gave absolutely no sign of recognition. Okay, she kept staring at me in silence. Then the woman inside the house. Okay, she kept one hand on the door as if she did not wanted. She did not want her. She did not want the narrator to come inside. Okay, so उसने उस दरवाजे को होल्ड रखा. Okay, and on her face there was no trace of recognition. Okay, उसकी पहचान का कोई ट्रेस उसके ऊपर apparently clearly दिखाई नहीं दे रहा था. And she even kept staring in silence. Means with her emotions, with her gestures, she showed that she was quite unknown to the narrator. कि वो unknown थी, उसके लिए जानती नहीं थी उसको. Okay, perhaps I was mistaken, I thought. Perhaps it isn't her. Okay, I had seen her only once, fleeting, and that was years ago. Then some thoughts comes came in the narrator's mind. She thought perhaps it might be possible that she was at some wrong address. Okay, she was even the woman was not the same whom she had seen years back. कई साल पहले जिसको देखा था ना अपने घर में सामान ले जाते हुए, शायद ये वो औरत नहीं है. ओके, it was most probable that I had rung the wrong bell, and she thought it might be possible that she had rung wrong bell. शायद को गलत घंटी बजा दी है. Okay, the woman let go of the door and stepped to the side. उसने दरवाज़ा बंद कर दिया and she stepped to the side. She was wearing my mother's. वो थोड़ा step to side, थोड़ा दरवाजे खोल के थोड़ा साइड में आई. And she noticed that she was wearing her mother's ग्रीन निटेड कार्डिगन. उसने देखा कि उसकी माँ का ग्रीन निटेड कार्डिगन, जो निटेड कार्डिगन है ना, वो उसने पहन रखा था. ओके, एंड द वुडन बटन्स वर रदर पेल फ्रॉम वॉशिंग. और वो देखते कि द वुडन बटन ऑन दैट कार्डिगन, ऑन हर मदर्स कार्डिगन, दे गोट फेड. ओके, दे गोट वर्न. वो घिस गए हैं बार बार वॉशिंग से. तो इतना समझ गई थी. शी इवन अंडरस्टूड दैट शी वॉज रियली ऑन द राइट एड्रेस. ओके, शी सो दैट आई वॉज लुकिंग एट द कार्डिगन एंड हाफ हिड हर सेल्फ अगेन बिहाइंड द डोर. और उसने क्या किया, जब उसने देखा कि when she noticed, when the woman noticed that the girl was looking at her cardigan. Okay, she hid herself behind the door. उसने अपने आप को आधा ढक लिया दरवाजे पीछे. But I know, but I knew now that I was right. But now it was quite clear that she was quite right, that she was on the right address, कि वो सही उस पर थी. Well, you knew my mother? I asked, and then she again asked if she knew her mother. Have you come back? I thought that no one had come back, only me. So the woman then inquired if they all had come back. क्या वो सब वापस आ गए? Come back from where? From war. क्या तुम सब वापस आ गए? मुझे लगा कि कोई आया नहीं. Then the narrator replied that only me, means only she herself, only she came back. A door opened and closed the passage behind her. A musty smell emerged. क्या हो भाई? तभी एक दरवाज़ा पीछे खुलता है in the passage, in the house. हाउस के पैसेज में एक दरवाज़ा खुलता है एंड अ मस्टी स्मेल इमर्ज, एक मस्टी स्मेल वहाँ पर निकल कर आती है। ओके, क्लियर? I regret I cannot do anything for you. I have come here especially on the train. I wanted to talk to you for a moment. Okay. Then the narrator told her that she regret that she could not do it. Means, sorry. That the woman then told her that she could not do anything for her. बोलो मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकती आपके लिए. Okay. Then she told that I have come especially on the train. I wanted to talk to you for a moment. Then the girl, वो जो लड़की थी ना, Mrs. S daughter, she told that all she wanted was to talk her for a moment. कि बोलो कुछ क्षण में आपसे बात करना चाहती हूँ. Okay, clear? It is not convenient for me now, said the woman. I can't see you another time. I can't see you another time. Okay, she told that it is not comfortable for her to meet her. Okay, so she asked her to come another time. मतलब फिर कभी आना, आज नहीं. She nodded and cautiously closed the door as though no one inside the house should be disturbed. और उसने क्या किया? Then she closed the door. She closed the door as silently as she did not want to disturb anybody इनसाइड द हाउस. घर के अंदर जो भी कोई है उसको डिस्टर्ब करना नहीं चाहती थी. बहुत आराम से दरवाज़ा बंद कर दिया उसने. I stood where I was on the step. The curtain in front of the bay window moved. Okay, someone stared at me and then have asked what I wanted or nothing. The woman would have said it was nothing. Okay, the girl uh, stayed there for a moment and she looked that a curtain of the bay window, one of the bay windows, जो दरवाजे के साथ जो विंडो होती है ना उसको बोलते हैं, तो उस विंडो का एक पर्दा हटता है. एंड समवन स्टेयर्ड एट द नरेटर तरफ किसी ने घूर कर देखा. एंड शी थॉट कि शी माइट हैव आस्क्ड व्हाट द नरेटर वांटेड एंड देन हर मदर माइट हैव टोल्ड हर दैट इट वाज नथिंग. ओके, शायद उसने ऐसे कहा होगा कि कुछ नहीं चाहती, वो ऐसा ही था. ओके, आई लुक्ड एट द नेम प्लेट. डॉर्लिंग इट सेड इन ब्लैक लेटर्स ऑन वाइट एनिमल. ओके ओके, कह रहा है कि मैंने देन शी लुक्ड एट द नेम प्लेट तरफ देखा. ओके, और उसने देखा कि उसके वाइट प्लेट के ऊपर, नेम प्लेट के ऊपर लिखा था डॉर्लिंग लिखा था. एंड ऑन वाइट एनिमल क्या होता है बेटा? ऑन वाइट एनिमल जो वाइट जो बैकग्राउंड था, ओके, उसके ऊपर लिखा था क्या? ऑन द जैम क्या होता है? जैम मीन्स साइड पोस्ट ऑफ ए डोरवे और विंडो. क्या लिखा? साइड पोस्ट ऑफ अ डोर एंड और अ विंडो के साथ साइड पोस्ट के ऊपर जो एक वो लगा रखा था उसने, एक नेम प्लेट लगा रखी थी, अ बिट हायर, और उस पर लिखा था नंबर 46. दिस वॉज द एड्रेस. ओके, एज आई वॉकड स्लोली बैक टू द स्टेशन आई थॉट अबाउट माई मदर who had given me the address years ago. Or back to the train, she recalled the moment when her mother had given her the address years ago. कई साल पहले उसकी माँ ने उसको एड्रेस दिया था. It had been in the first half of the war and now the story moves to the pre-war time. मतलब आधा फर्स्ट हाफ ऑफ वॉर का था टाइम था ये. एंड आई वॉज होम फॉर फ्यू डेज एंड इट स्ट्रक मी इमीडिएटली दैट समथिंग और अदर अबाउट द रूम had changed. Okay, the narrator was at home as she has returned from the war of liberation के उस वॉर से वापस आई हुई थी. she was by chance at home. okay, घर पर थी. तो she then noticed that something was missing in their room. घर में कुछ चेंज था, उसने नोट किया. आई मिस्ड वॉरियस थिंग्स, बहुत सारी चीज़ें उसने मिस की. माई मदर वॉज सरप्राइज आई शुड हैव नोटिस्ड सो क्विकली. देन शी टोल्ड मी अबाउट मिसिज डॉर्लिंग. देन मिसिज एस, हु इज मिसिज एस? द नरेटर्स मदर. She got very happy that her daughter had noticed, had observed the change so fastly, इतना फास्ट उसने नोटिस कर लिया बड़ी so quickly, बड़ा खुश हुई वो. Then she told about Mrs. Dorling, फिर उसने Dorling के बारे में बताया. I had never heard of her, but apparently she was an old acquaintance of my mother, whom she had not seen for years. Then she was informed that her mother, that Mrs. Dorling was one of her mother's old acquaintances, her old known person, पुरानी उसकी जानकार थी वो. ओके. एंड शी इवन हैड नॉट टॉक्ड फॉर ईयर्स, कई सालों तक उसने बात नहीं की थी, मिली भी नहीं थी. शी हैड नॉट इवन मेट हर फॉर ईयर्स. ओके. शी हैड सडनली टर्न्ड अप एंड रिन्यूड देयर कॉन्टैक्ट. Since then she had come regularly, and then she had suddenly turned up. She suddenly turned up their relationship. She renewed their relationship. She stand for Mrs. Dorling then renewed their relationship. Okay. And since then तब से लेकर she had come regularly, वो रेगुलरली उनके घर पर आती रहती थी. ओके. Every time she leaves here, she takes something home with her, said my mother. She took all the table's silver in one go, and then the antique plates that hung there. Okay, she had trouble lugging those large vases, and I am worried she got a crick in her bag from the crockery. Okay, my mother shook her head pityingly. I would never have dared ask her. She suggested it to me herself. Okay, she even insisted. Then she informed her daughter that it was Mrs. Dorling who kept something with her whenever she visited their house. Okay, clear. Even though she had a lot of trouble in taking those large vases, बड़े बड़े जो फूलदान होते हैं ना उनको ले जाने में बड़ी दिक्कत हुई. And even her mother told that Mrs. Dorling might have got a jerk, a kirk, को झटका उसके लगा हुआ बैग में जो लेके गई उस क्रोकरी को. सारी क्रोकरी she brought, she took all the crockery at one go. एक बार में सब कुछ लेके चलेगी वो. Okay. Even she told that it was Mrs. Dorling who suggested her to do so. Okay, she insisted. Okay, because she wanted to save all my nice things. She told that it was Mrs. Dorling who said that she would keep all those things with her. Okay, safely. Okay. Even she even told that if they had to leave here, okay, they would lose everything. She said, उसने कहा कि तुम सब कुछ खो दोगे अगर तुमने ये सारी चीज़ें यहाँ पे छोड़ दी तो. Okay. Have you agreed with her that she should keep everything? I asked. Then the narrator asked her mother if she got agreed, कि वो क्या खुश होगी इस बात पे कि जब उसने कहा कि सारी चीज़ें अपने पास रख लेगी. Her mother got angry. As if that is necessary, my mother cried. It would simply be an insult to talk like that. And I think about the risk she is running each time she goes out of door with full of suitcase or bag. Well, then our mother got angry. She told that asking her whether her decision of giving all her belongings to Mrs. Dorling was correct or not, because it would be an insult of her. बोले तो बेइज्जती है मेरी, तुम मुझसे पूछ रही है. Even she asked her daughter to think of the risk, the great risk that Mrs. Dorling was running in while taking her belongings to home. वो घर लेके जा रही थी, बिलोंगिंग होम है ना, हर होम अपने घर लेके जा रही थी, तो वो कितना बड़ा रिस्क उठा रही थी, तो उसके बारे में आपको सोचना चाहिए, उसने उसको कहा. ओके. My mother seemed to notice that it was entirely convinced. I was not entirely convinced. She looked at me reprovingly, and after that we spoke no more about it. Okay. Her mother was aware that Uh, her daughter was not, means narrator was not satisfied, was not contented with the reply, but then she stared at her reprovingly and she had to keep quiet. Okay. Meanwhile, I had arrived at the station without having paid much attention to the things on the way. I was walking in familiar places again for the first time since the war. Okay, like meanwhile, on the way to station, she had not noticed the things that came that arrived sorry that she found on the way to station. Okay, because she knew it very well that she was walking in familiar places. Okay, after even for the first time after the war के बाद पहली बार यहाँ इस जगह पे घूम रही है. But I did not want to go further than was necessary. I did not want to upset myself with the sight of streets and houses full of memories from a precious time. वो कहती है कि she did not want to go any further in the streets because she did not want to upset herself with the sight of streets and houses that evoked that could evoke her memories from the precious time. उस प्रेशियस टाइम की मेमोरीज को इवोक कर सकते हैं, इसलिए शी डोंट वांट टू ट्रबल हर सेल्फ विद दैट साइट. उस नज़ारे से अपने आप को दुखी नहीं करना चाहती थी. ओके. इन द ट्रेन बैक आई सो मिसिस डॉर्लिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ मी अगेन एज आई हैड द फर्स्ट टाइम आई मेट. इट वॉज द मॉर्निंग आफ्टर द डे माई मदर हैड टोल्ड मी अबाउट हर. ओके. इन द ट्रेन में शी इन दैट ट्रेन ही शी रिकॉर्ड the time when she got a chance to see Mrs. Dorling at their home. Okay, it was just after a day when her mother told about Mrs. Dorling. Okay, I got up late in the morning. Okay, and coming downstairs. Okay, she got up late in the morning and she was coming downstairs. I saw my mother was about to see someone out, a woman with broad back. Okay, then she saw her mother was waving goodbye to a lady with broad back. एक ब्रॉड बैक महिला से वो उसको सी ऑफ कर रही थी. एंड देन शी इंट्रोड्यूस देयर इज़ माई डॉटर सेड माई मदर. शी बैकऑन टू मी, और उसने मेरी तरफ बैकऑन किया, इशारा किया, नमस्कार किया. एंड द वुमन नोटेड एंड पिक्ड अप द सूट केस अंडर द कोट रैक. ओके. द वुमन शी पुट द जो कोट स्टैंड होता है ना उसके पास उसने उसको रखा, उस सूटकेस को. सी वोर अ ब्राउन कोट एंड शेपलेस हैट, और ब्राउन कोट पहन रखा था उसने और शेपलेस हैट. डज शी लिव फार अवे आई आस्क्ड सीइंग द डिफिकल्टी शी हैड गोइंग आउट ऑफ द हाउस विद द हैवी केस. उसको भारी भरकम उस केस सूटकेस के साथ जाते हुए उसको देखकर. देन शी आस्क कि वॉट शी लिव डिड शी लिव फार, क्या वो दूर रहती है. देन हर मदर टोल्ड दैट इन मार्कोनी स्ट्रीट. सेड माई मदर नंबर 46, रिमेंबर दैट. देन शी गेव हर द एड्रेस कि शी लिव्ड इन मार्कोनी स्ट्रीट नंबर 46. Okay, I had remembered it but I had waited for a long time to go there. Okay, clear. The narrator remembered that address for a long time and she even waited for some time. Initially, after the liberation, I was absolutely not interested in all that stored stuff, and naturally I was also rather afraid of it. Okay, at first after the liberation, when the war got ended. Okay, the narrator had no interest in taking back her mother's belonging because क्यों भाई, बिकॉज आई वॉज इवन शी वॉज इवन अफ्रेड ऑफ इट. ओके, क्लियर. क्यों? क्योंकि शी वॉज अफ्रेड ऑफ बींग कन्फ्रंटेड विद द थिंग्स दैट had belonged to a connection that no longer existed. Okay, she even did not want to disturb herself because all those stored stuff, all those are all the all her mother's belongings, they were related to their past life. Okay, and she did not want to disturb herself. Okay, Clear? Even for them, they were only things which were hidden away in cupboards and boxes and waiting in vain until they were put back in their places. Okay, and which had endured all those years because they were things. And for her, initially, all those things, all her mother belongings were just things for her, because and she had no feeling regarding them. Okay, clear? But gradually everything became more normal. Bed was getting to be lighter color. There was a bed you can sleep unthreatened, a room with a view you were more used to glancing each day. And one day I noticed I was curious about the possessions that must still be at the address. I wanted to see them, touch, and remember. And all of a sudden, when everything goes normal, when they get bread, when they could sleep unthreateningly, okay, she then wanted to have all those things back. वो सारी चीज़ों को वापस लाना चाहती थी. Okay, she want to see them, देखना चाहती थी, touch them and remember. टच करना चाहती थी, छूना चाहती थी और याद करना चाहती थी. Okay, clear? So students, I think this is more than enough. Okay, we'll keep reading this chapter in the upcoming video. Okay, clear? Till then, keep watching, keep learning, and stay home, stay safe. Okay, and be be obedient. Okay, to your parents and teachers. Okay, do attend Zoom classes regularly. Thanks for watching this video, beta. Thank you very much.